Hello there, and welcome to the Chinese Grand Prix for Formula 2, and Jack Mir speeds away from his P1 grid slot, his first ever pole position ever in a league, apparently. So, well done to him. Now, who is going to win this race? Blizzard, have you got any idea at all?
No, I wouldn't say Jack Mir is the quickest driver here. He took pole, well done to him, but Gennaro did say it was a bad lap from him. And STP Cot showed some massive race pace, same as Gennaro last time. Gennaro, I reckon top 3, he can pull it back. Jack Mir for the win, possibly. Top 3 definitely for Jack Mir if he does not do anything bad. That's going to be 2 people who I reckon in the top 2. Top 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to count out SDB Cot because he had insane pace around Australia. So, you know, and he did start way down the order. He made up 11 positions in the end. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and... Oh, he's been disqualified there, yeah. So was Halsey. Interesting. Very interesting. So, yeah, I think SDB Cop might have something to say about Jack Mir and Kazizzle, but we'll just have to wait and find out what happens. In terms of tyre strategy, let's have a look. Let's see. Everybody's starting super softs. So, we can change that to position change, just so you get to see who's gained and who's lost out. And here they are then, lining up on the grid. This is going to be a fascinating race. After what happened last time, you know, I'm really looking forward to this one. 14 laps of Formula 2. Here they are, everyone's lined up here, so we've only got the 2 Ferraris, the 2 Mercedes and the 2 Toro Rossos, I believe, as teammates, so they'll be wanting to score big points here today and get ahead of their rivals.
This will get a bad start once again. That lost him the race lead into turn 1. This could be where it is decided.
Lights out and away we go. Who gets a good start this time? It looks like the pole sitter's got a good start and he heads into turn 1 in the lead, but Halsey's made contact and there's been a spin. There's 2 spinners there. Halsey has made contact with somebody else there. Oh, that's very unfortunate.
SDB Cop.
It is SDB Cop.
Front wing damage flying off as well, looked quite white. 2 Ferraris going toe to toe. Who's going to come out on top?
Who's going to send one down the inside?
Oh my god, he's gone for it. Daniel Ricciardo-esque, and that's Gennaro dropping down many positions. He's made it back up and scoring it on the exit. That's quite good. Harsh front wing damage. I think they're both front wing damage.
And who's that going around the outside?
Going round the outside.
Which will become the inside for this corner. He goes and tries another move.
Oh, that's just disgraceful. Where's Gennaro and all this? He made it. Whitebeard's gone stuck it round the outside.
Oh dear, bit of more contact then. What a chaotic first lap this has been. We haven't even finished it, for goodness sake. Look at that, Halsey. Is that Halsey? Yes it is. Halsey without a front wing. He's going to have to make a pit stop, definitely. And put on the harder compound tyres.
As well, but he had so much front wing damage, that was inevitable.
And the lead is coming down as well, between Kazizzle
there goes Knowles on Halsey now. Oh, that's massive contact. Where's Syrian Prod and all of this? 3 seconds off of everyone. Oh, Halsey's down the inside of STB Cop. Oh, it's disgraceful driving from Halsey here.
And he's going to have to make a pit stop, so he's going to have to dart in between the cars there.
That was tight there. Oh, and the top 2 have bolted away. That's actually mental. And I also need to accept someone's friend request because they want to see my times.
Oh, that's very interesting indeed.
It's Fuad.
Oh, Fuad's left again. What a shame. But Kel's doing well. Look at that P4 for him. He's made up 4 positions, the most of anybody.
Syrian Fraud in the pits for the medium tyres.
And And well, Jack Mir isn't quite running away with this victory, as some may have predicted. Yeah,
Sizzle didn't
Kazizzle.
show much race pace. This is quite interesting.
Kazizzle is keeping him honest here. Kazizzle's just saying, okay, Jack Mir, you know, you can lead the first 2 laps and waste your tyres. I'm gonna sit behind and save my tyres, get a little bit of slipstream, a little bit of dirty air, which I don't want. And yeah, we'll see how we go. But if he is planning this, sitting behind, it's not really going to work out too well for him, because look at that red car right in his mirrors of Gennaro 303 as Kazizzle locks up and the back end slides out there on the Mercedes. And it is going to be a case on who is the first to blink
screw? Both have front wing damage. Front wing fighters.
Oh, they're both in the pits. So,
yeah.
Shurinit and YBR make a pit stop. Let's see, it's a race between Ferrari and McLaren as Kel sets the fastest lap of the race. Shurinit has another 5-second stop-go penalty. He had one in Australia, I believe. Or was that somebody else? That might have been. Oh no, that was SDB car. I do apologise. And he puts on the soft tyres and away they go. Oh, Kazizzle's got through. Kazizzle has got past Jack Mir, who has...
Jack Mir's an AI.
He's an AI. Blizzard, can you try and invite him as Shurinit leaves the session?
He's back.
He's back. Okay, that's okay. So I think, yeah, just invite Shurinit if you can. And Knowles, what happened to Knowles now? He's crashed.
He's in the wall. He's tried to get a good run onto the second, to flick it right, but he's not been able to flick it right, and he's flicked it left too much, and he's in the wall.
Oh, what a disaster. And now we have the Ferrari here of Gennaro trying to catch up to the Mercedes of Kazizzle, and Jack Mir furious after that disconnection, trying to fight his way through here. And is he going to go for the move? Not quite, but the Toro Rosso has caught up, and Kazizzle goes a little bit slow out of the corner there. A lack of deployment from that Mercedes turbo engine.
Got the switch back on Kel. Rounding outside, he's going to have to go. Unless he can pull it off on the acceleration, Kel's boxing with front wheel damage.
They're going single file into this first corner here. Understandably so.
Oh, that's close. Jack Mir's front wing.
Yeah, you'd think they'd play it a little bit cautious here, being the leaders, but they all want to win this race. Of course, so far,
oh, that's
it's all looking quite good for these guys to finish on the podium. And well, we'll wait and see what happens here. Oh dear. Yeah, he's got front wing damage. Luckily that happened halfway through the lap and it didn't happen right at the beginning. So yeah, Jack Mir can come into the pits at the end of this lap. Should understandably be punished, that kind of behaviour that I've just seen. That sure is saying that there's been a lot of wheel banging, and that will definitely be under investigation for sure.
Gennaro, not got much straight on speed. I thought he was going to go.
Interesting. So are they going to pit now?
This could be the championship decider if Sproul leaves the league.
Yeah. Interesting.
Jack Mir now boxes. He's got to really. Well, that's just.
Yeah. Luckily, we can't see messages on video, but yeah. Shurinit is really having a lot to say.
Banterlicious. Jack Mir finds it very much banter. It's gonna be tight between the two teammates here, Howsey and Jack Mir, but Jack Mir's got Howsey.
Yeah,
but
that's all under control.
Howsey was quite far off with that no front wing off Jack Mir. That shows the undercut is impressive, to say the least. Housie is a slower driver than Jack Meyer. And I never thought Jack Meyer was actually quick. Jack Meyer always used to be quite slow in 2016, so he's actually kept up
Yeah.
considerably well compared to what he was in 2016.
Of course, he did finish in 7th place in the Australian Grand Prix opener, so to get P4 is a great improvement for him. And just getting that pole position is a confidence booster. You know, it is just such an achievement to be quicker than your
This has
rivals.
got past Gennaro in all of this.
Oh yeah. Oh, was he in front or behind? I think he was behind, wasn't he? No.
Now, surely, yeah,
They
they
both
do
pit.
box. I was expecting that from at least one of them. Most likely Gennaro, because Sizzle is like, I'm going to cover you undercut, because I know you're going to do one.
Yep, they both come into the pits then, so it's a race between Mercedes
STB
and
comes as
Ferrari.
well. Oh, he's got another time stop go. Oh, that's just... He's doing that too much recently.
Oh dearie me. And
Is that a
yeah,
jump on Sizzle? No, Gennaro has not jumped him.
yeah,
Now we'll
Gennaro
see Jack
waiting
Meyer
in the pit stop
versus
for a long
STB
time.
Cot. Quicker pit stop. STB Cot did not have front wing damage. It's going to be very tight. Jack Meyer has him. But what
He
about
does.
Housie? Where's Housie? Housie's too far back.
Yeah, he's on the
Unfortunately,
mediums
top
as
5
well.
Housie will be impressive. YBR top 10th YBR would normally be impressive. Oh, he's got front window shot. That means YBR could have gone a top 5 without that front window shot.
So everybody has pitted, except for Knowles, of course, who has crashed out early on in that race. Well then, Halsey, YBR, and Syrian Fraud. Let's have a look at him. Down in P8 there. On the mediums. They are on the medium tyres. Everybody else is
I
on
will
the
be
softs.
back.
Blizzard will be back, and I'll lead this commentary for the next couple of laps until Blizzard is back. So, we have Kazizel in the lead of the Grand Prix. If he pulls this off, this will be a fantastic victory for himself. And after getting pole position, of course, in Australia, and unfortunately getting P5, this will be fantastic for him and the Mercedes team as well. Now, you may have remembered that Gennaro was in fact Haas during the first race, and he's switched to Ferrari, and that is an error. Unfortunately, that has occurred. And so Gennaro's points will still be classified as Haas. And Halsey's out!
Oh,
Halsey has
oh,
crashed.
that's disaster. He's spun out of the hairpin. Oh, this is... He's lucky that the FRL hasn't gone to 16 here, because he finished at Australia.
Well, it's
But
okay.
this is
He'll get
very
2 points.
unfortunate for Housie here.
He'll get P9, that's 2 points. Unlucky for Halsey as YBR is in the pits. But Kazizel seems to have this all under control, unless Gennaro or, well, Jack Mia is completely out of contention now, 8.7 seconds down the road with that front wing change I think he had. It's a race between Mercedes and Ferrari here, Kazizel versus Gennaro, and I have to put a lot of money on Gennaro here after crossing the line first, theoretically, in Australia and being 6 seconds in the lead until he had that disconnection problem later on in the race, in fact, with only a handful of corners to go. SDB Cot's behind Jack Mir. There's a battle there, I believe.
Gennaro. Fastest lap. SDB Cot will want this podium here off Jack Meyer within that 1 second DRS window. Other than the top 4, it's all very spread out.
Yep, the only battle here is between Jack Mir and SDB Cot.
Anyone have penalties actually? It's quite hard to get a penalty around here. This is a 1 warning and Gennaro 1 warning. Jack Meyer 1 warning as well, and SDB caught with a stop go. But that will not do anything really.
Yeah.
Now, this could be a very interesting battle here. Jack Meyer obviously fighting for that. Oh, he's gone an AI for a bit. Well, Jack Meyer's obviously fighting for possibly a championship here. If he can bring in the results he needs, the championship could be in his hands nearer the end of the season. He just needs this podium here. All he has to do is keep within 5 seconds.
Here comes SDB car. Oh, he's going down the inside. Has he got him? Will Jack Meyer fight him back? Let's see, is he going to get the undercut here into the corner? Yes, he does. Oh, he spun it! He's done the Halsey! He's done. Oh.
Oh,
I do apologise about that. Oh, he spun it again. Oh my. Oh, he's retired. I do apologise. That was. We're in the Toro. Well, we're just above the Toro Rosso garage here, and you heard someone just rage with anger. I do apologise about that. This sport can be very frustrating, and what a
that
shame.
Could be a safety car, you know, which will really help people like Kel and SDB car. Still yellow flags. He has not disappeared yet. Well, I want to see how long this is going to stay here.
Yeah. Oh, is it a virtual safety car?
Is it?
They're going quite slow. Don't know.
Nah, it's not virtual.
Okay, just an illusion. Okay.
Illusion. And in all of this, if Scornet stayed in this race, he would have possibly been top 5.
Yeah, he would have, and it's an old saying to never give up at anything. And then this was especially crucial to Mark as well last season. You know, if he just went to the races and didn't retire, he could have possibly
Cough,
at least
cough,
been in
my
contention with the championship.
3 races missed that I did not do, and cough, cough, 4 retirements, I reckon.
Yeah. The gap's down to 1 second here. If Gennaro can get within a second, which he is now, he'll have DRS. So this race isn't over yet, as a Kazizel under pressure locks up there. The gap's down to 2/10. Look at that! Wow. That mistake has cost him a whole second nearly.
Oh, the dirty air has really cost Gennaro through there. Jack Meyer's probably going to go for some practice, or maybe just rage quit and throw his PS4 out the window.
Oh dear.
Many people can relate to that. Hopefully I can't, and I can't. That's good.
What about your crash in Mexico?
That did not make me rage because that was my fault.
Okay, fair enough. What about Brazil then?
I don't know what happened in Brazil. But
Probably
now
damage.
we need to concentrate on Gennaro, alright? And because about me failing.
Yep, back to China. Back to China. Well, it's 3/10. That's all that's in it.
2 temps.
2/10 now.
Gonna go down. 2.5. Gennaro's braked really late compared to if he could keep it tight, he could go down the inside here, but he can't do it. This is when it's all over that grass. That could cost him some traction here on the exit. Will he lose back in? No, he won't. Gennaro really needs to start pushing on the straights like that one. He needs to use less lean mix, more standard, as he has got enough fuel to do so. And same as Kazizel, but he's just saving it for now. Make sure that Gennaro does not do anything to him. Now we see Scrollnit's AI. This might distract Kazizzle. Oh, it has. Kazizzle's gone massively wide there.
Helicopter shot
Not
here, showing the
distracted
gap.
Gennaro much. Kazizzle's had a horrible run. This could be the championship decider. If Gennaro can pull this move off, it'll be an extra 7 points towards the championship tally, and it will be the race win if he can make the move, because there is no penalties for anyone. But the run he's got out of there compared to Kazizzle's absolute disastrous, and that could lose him because Kazizzle's on a wheel and Gennaro is not. Jack Meyer is back. Now Gennaro will have to go for a lunging move. This looks the closest he's been. He's looking for the outside. He's made Kazizzle get a bad run. Now he's going to have to pull the move off here if he wants a chance at winning this race. He's not turned it early enough. Kazizzle just nailed it, and Gennaro will not get the race lead this lap. Now it might be this one though. STB got impressive drive. I would not say driver of the day goes to him for this one. Definitely got to go to Gennaro or Kazizzle here. Kazizzle has not done much this race.
Three is left.
No, YBL's also.
Oh, okay, so he stays P5.
Yeet.
He stays P5.
This is where Kazizzle loses to time. But then, around the long right, it leads onto the back straight. It was like, I don't know, but Kazizzle gets so much more turning than Gennaro, which you would not expect.
Well, I'm riding on
Actually,
board with the Ferrari here, so let's see exactly where he's losing this time, or will he not?
Right, this corner, watch around here. There's not much turning Kazizzle gets compared to Gennaro.
Oh yes, he backs out.
Gennaro's trying to keep it tighter, but Kazizzle can just take it quicker. But this he's closer. He is closer than he was last time. He went for the move around the outside last time.
It's not enough.
Kazizzle's just not letting him do it this time. He's stuck onto a rich mix and probably for the rest of this race.
Into the final corner we go.
That was a lovely run from Gennaro there. That was closer than he normally is. What he needs to do is keep it within this gap, and he can win this race. Oh, around the outside, this will be incredible if he can pull this off. This will be absolutely monstrous. No, because this has had the better turning. And now Gennaro's mucked up his run. Now Kazizzle's now really pushing all over that grass and curb. This is where Kazizzle needs to pull away, so then he can break the 1 second window coming onto the back straight.
Yeah, we've seen Kazizzle locking up a lot as well, so Kazizzle hasn't been clean in terms of not making any mistakes, just as Gennaro seems to be doing off of that corner down just before that long back straight. Well, 1 lap to go, and that shall be that, and the gap is now extended, look at that, to over a second now. Maybe that is what Kazizzle needs to just keep that gap consistent.
Now Kazizzle wants to not make a mistake. Kazizzle's gone into stands. He wants to bear traction now. He wants this victory, and he wants it with ease. That's a massive lock-up into the hairpin. Surely his front tyres are absolutely aching right now. The amount of lock-ups I've seen from Kazizzle's absolutely unlimitless.
Gennaro's not giving up though. He slashed that gap to 7/10 now. He's taken 3 or 4 tenths. Oh, he's gone! Oh, he's gone off!
Oh, that's going to give STB Cott a chance now. Except STB, no, it's not. He's saved it.
He's recovered
He's
it.
just pushed it too much. Now Kazizzle can have an easy drive. Kazizzle's actually pushing right now. Don't know why he's doing that if he hasn't noticed that Gennaro's dropped off that much.
Has he got a penalty perhaps?
I don't think Kazizzle got a penalty. No, he didn't. He hasn't had a single warning since the one he got like lap 4.
Well, it's last lap dramas again for Gennaro, and it's dramas that he didn't want to receive, After
And
such
that
a
was their
terrible
fault this time.
end to Australia. Yeah, this time it was his fault. But what a race this has been. A lot of drama going on, a lot of crashes. And, well, we're unsure who leads the championship now because of some undisputed results that need to be changed and incidents to be looked at. But it's going to be Kazizel who's going to come home to win his first ever FRL Formula 2 Grand Prix. Here we go then, we're going to get a new race winner.
In the first race, took pole in the first ever race of F2, bowled the start, but now he's got it all right today, and he's going to celebrate, and he's won his first ever FRL F2 race. Gennaro comes home with another P2.
P3 is going to go to
an
SDB
extra
shop.
podium in the bag.
P4 is going to be Kel.
Well, yeah, first time I think Kel's been in the points. It's maybe the only second race, but it's just impressive really that he can do something like that. And YBR's came back and he's took it from Syrian fraud. Kel's going to take it. This has been a good drive from Kel. Nothing could break the top two's dominance that race.
Well, we're just waiting for YBR now to finish, and that will be it. That will be the Chinese Grand Prix wrapped up, I should say, not wrapped out. Don't think that's ever been said in the history. But anyway, here comes YBR. He's going to cross the line here in P5. Congratulations to him, although we do know that he has the pace to not be 37 or so seconds behind. And we now go over to Park Fermé.
Yeah, we can interview some of the drivers if you want to soon after the race. Do you reckon we should interview? We should interview Gennaro for the first one because Castell's here. Castell's for this one, and let's see who'll be for the next one.
Yeah, I'll do that all after Bahrain. So, congratulations to Kazizel. There's the Ferrari driver in second, who should have the championship lead.
Yeah, I reckon he'll doubt give him the championship lead.
And third,
back to
SDB
P2s.
shop. And here are the results. So yes, thank you for watching, everybody. And until the next race in Bahrain, goodbye.